Harp song.
And now, Merica with my boss, your host, the cool Mr. Harper.
The show, Merica. The host, Mr. Harper. I know that's right. First, I'd like to say hello to Hollywood. Give a special shout out to him. He did a great job on the Halloween edition. Some misspells and some mistakes. But other than that, he did a good job. One thing about Hollywood, I know he would do three things: educate, entertain, and be Hollywood. So, Hollywood, thank you for the Halloween edition. I'm sure I'll hear about it over and over and over and over again, how he saved the show. Now, I would like to give a special hello to all my Americans out there, foreign and domestic, and to give a nice little big up to my non-Americans too. Everyone is welcome to watch the show Merica. Not all of you. Nah, some of you don't have a class. No. Okay, we got only a little bit of time and a lot of show to get into it. So let's get controversial. Feels so good to be back in my chair. Yes. My first topic, the dreaded V word, veteran. As a veteran myself, I understand firsthand some of the good, the bad, and the ugly of being a veteran, or better yet, the forgotten woman or man. As Americans, we love to say we support the troops. I love that phrase. But whenever I hear it, I feel we support the troops has an expiration date. We support the troops till you get out of active service. The men and women of the military are more than troops. They are an idea. That idea that someone is out there fighting for you. Rain, sleet, or shine. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. 2 years, 4 years, career. It doesn't matter. As long as that person signs their name on that dotted line and was sworn in, they are branded yours. Take care of them. We have all heard or read the reports about VA hospitals and veteran care. We support the troops? Then let's support them not only when in times of need, but when they need us. Soldiers come back from the service hurt, mentally and physically. America, don't let them come home to an emotionless country. Everyone watching this, if you know a veteran, married to one, mother of one, do something for them that is free. Say thank you. That's it. Let veterans know the people that they fight for love them. Don't just support the troops for an idea. Veterans will not be forgotten on the show Merica. All veterans. On this show, Merica, we salute you. And we support you all the way around. For my last topic, I would like to talk about the dreaded D word, divorce. The thing I'm going to say about divorce is going to be a little different. What I want to say about divorce is that sometimes, and a lot of times, divorce is needed. Yes, a lot of times divorce is a good thing. Now, I know the 10-year-old Mr. Harper would sit here and be angry at me for saying that. He would look at me and get mad and say, how could you say that? How can you say divorce is good? I want my mother and my father together, being that I'm a product of divorce myself. But that's the kid's point of view. And as an adult, I understand where that kid doesn't. I would look at that 10-year-old me and say, yes, your parents needed to get divorced. They were growing in two different directions. Also, this is something that a lot of people don't say to divorced children, is that you're going to be okay. I saw the end result. So divorce is needed. I'm not saying that is the absolute solution to everything, but sometimes people grow into different people. The way you started in the beginning may not be the way you end. And also, the person that you first got with may not be the person that you should be with. It's not something to be ashamed of. I grew up as one of the first products of divorce. Back then it was only a few of us. And now, hell, it's rampant. But divorce is needed. Sometimes it's good to break away, to be the person that you're supposed to be, or to be with the person you're supposed to be with. So I guess I have to be the first show to say divorce is needed. Sometimes divorce is good, and that does not mean that the child or children won't be loved. Hell, sometimes you got two families to go to, and that's a good thing. I remember when I was a kid, and I don't like to get into personal things about myself, but I remember this kid came up to me in 5th grade and said, "What's it like seeing your father only on Sunday?" I mean, I can imagine that. And he was trying to humiliate me. And I looked at him and said, "What's it like having your dad there every day? I mean, didn't your dad whoop your ass last week? And you got to see him every day after that ass whooping?" My dad gets mad at me and I don't see him again until 7 days later. It's like a brand new dad. Changed his little perspective. But I understood that this is the way that my family is. Yours, I definitely get. You have a family, mother, father together, but mine is separate. And that's not always a bad thing. It's a bad to a kid because only to a kid's point of view is what they see. But as an adult, you understand that once you get to a certain level and age, not everything is from a kid's point of view. So sometimes divorce is needed. And that's the dreaded D word. And now for Viewer's View, one of my favorite parts of the show. Right now, someone wrote in Government 131. Government 131 wrote, "Mr. Harper, I don't get it. I don't get this. You have a show about America and you dress up in a supposed to be patriotic look. Yet you don't talk about the president or any politics. What the fuck is this show?" Well. Government 131. Okay, Government 131. The reason I don't talk about politics or the president is because I want a fun and educational show. There are enough TV shows for that. Trevor Noah, Jim Jeffries, The Two Jimmys, Samantha Bee, damn, the whole Fox network. There are enough shows that cover that. I want to have and see a fun show about America without all the politics and the anger. And since the show is mine, I believe I can do whatever I want to do. So if that answers your question, or if it doesn't answer your question, that's the answer that I'm giving. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is this episode's Viewer View. Short and sweet. I like that. And now for inspiration. This inspirational phrase for this episode is "do you." What does that mean? How can you do you if you don't know who you are? Let's change that phrase to find you. Find out what you like, style, music, comfort. What music do you like? Do you have to like what's popular? All the music in the world and you only listen to what is out today? Why do you have to listen to R&B and hip hop if you're black, modern rock or country if you're white? Somewhere there's a little Asian kid that will be the best mariachi band leader in the world, as well as there's a Latin child that will soon be the president of the United States. Don't do you, find you. Find your place, find your voice, find your style, find you. Well, there you have it, America. Veterans Day episode, Merica style. We gave a salute to veterans. We talked about divorce, and well, divorce is still divorce. And I had to let government 131 and the world know why we do what we do here in America. And I changed doing you to finding you an inspiration. What a patriotic episode. And now for our sponsors. This episode of Merica is brought to you by Natty's Nighttime Pole Classes. Natty's pole dancing classes are the perfect way to work the weight down while heating your man up. Ladies, do you want to go to the boring gym or do you want to have swinging fun? Natty's is a step out of the old you and a strip down to the new you kind of environment. Our exotic and erotic staff will bend, flex, and have you dancing the weight away. I like the sound of that. Giving you classes in pole posture, slick swinging, dollar dipping, seductive strobe light setup. And for our over 70 crowd, we have Hawaiian style hip swing. So come in and strip down at Natty's Nighttime Pole Classes, where I, Mr. Harper, is a judge every third Wednesday. Natty's. Get yourself some.
Harp song.